Greeting kings and queens. Welcome to my channel. Happy to be here. This is for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Taurus and Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, they are currently in retrograde. If you're not sure where you lie or where your other signs lie in your birth chart, you may click the link under this video titled Free Birth Chart, and it will give you your birth chart. I am divine energy. I channel messages from my higher self into the divine as I am doing my readings. I get information from the cards as well as information from divine. I also would like everyone to know that for people who have been affected by COVID-19 and people who have just been affected with any type of turmoil that's going across the United States right now, my prayers are with you. It's very chaotic. Looking forward to changes. I'm just keeping prayers and high vibrations. Okay. Underneath this video, you will also find my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, my website, so that you can see all the services that I offer, as well as my email. On my website, other than my services, you will also find a way to contact me if you like personal readings or any other services that I offer. Okay. So I'll start off with your crystal for the month of June. Then I'm going to draw 3 divine cards for you for June. Then I'm going to do the Celtic Cross with this deck and then go over it or gather more information with this deck. They're both the same. So if the card falls twice, it is something that you really need to pay attention to. As I said, I work with divine energy, so when a card falls twice, you really need to pay attention to it, okay? After the Celtic Cross, I will draw 4 more oracle cards, and then the 5th card will be your monthly affirmation. So I think that's everything. Oh, there's a partial lunar eclipse on the 6th, which will be in Sagittarius. I feel that moon on the collective is going to bring in a lot of clarity for people. Things you want to know, things you don't want to know, I feel will be revealed because the full solar eclipse is on the 21st of June, which will come in is Gemini going into Cancer. Okay. So with that being said, if you're into like moon rituals, you can look some up on you can Google some. I don't do rituals. I am an inborn. So whatever I do works for me. Okay. You may ask, that will fall under spiritual guidance. You may ask if I have any information for you pertaining to a ritual. And if anything comes to me for that, I'll give it to you. But I don't do that. Okay. I'm strictly on divine energy. But they're simple moon rituals. Very simple. from lighting a white candle to writing a letter and burning it to just, they're real simple, real basic. Okay. So let's start off with your crystal card. Yeah, I think that's everything. That's pretty much everything. I hope everyone has been doing well. I didn't get any weekly comments, so I'm not doing weeklies yet. If I do weeklies, you will get a crystal card, you will get 3 divine cards, and the Celtic cross, and that's it. Okay? So your crystal is an amethyst. And it says, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Amethyst. And if I'm not mistaken, yes. Amethyst. I have an amethyst to show you. I have one with 2 points on it. Okay. Nice raw amethyst. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's your crystal that's needed. Now we're going to pull 3 divine cards for you to set this spread off. And then we're going to get into the tea. Okay, Taurus? All right. You have begun to explore. You have raised your vibration. And you have strengthened your gifts. Okay? That's what you have for divine energy. Now, time for the Celtic cross, baby. I hope everyone's been doing well if I haven't said that already. As you can see, I don't just let any card fall. I literally wait. Well, that's how you're supposed to do it anyway. I don't know how other people do it, but that's just how I do it. And as always, Taurus, your cards are stubborn. That's okay. That is A-okay. Caught you for you fall. So you have your Knight of Swords in your first position. Your Knight of Swords is going to bring you some type of message, some type of clarification to maybe work, business situation, or I feel like there's some type of information that you have required or inquiring about with this Knight of Swords here. It could also be someone, or you're watching someone on social media. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In your second position for what's crossing you, you have your Tower, which is a rebirth, which comes in to remove people, places, and situations out of your life that is not for your highest good. Okay. And this is your Knight of Swords. And then from your present to past, you have your Empress in reverse. So this represents jealousy and envy strong. What's crowning you right now is your Nine of Coins reverse. When your Nine of Coins is in reverse, I feel that it is you missing something. You feel like you're missing something, and you're kind of starting to pick up the pieces, is what I'm feeling here. Okay, someone's picking up the pieces to something. Or it could also be that you're feeling left out of a situation. What lies behind you or is your Ace of Cups. Strong new beginnings in a relationship. Could be a soulmate or twin flame coming. This also can represent beginning of your awakening, following your intuition. Okay. You also have, next you have what lies ahead of you is your Six of Swords. So you're moving forward with grace, but also with what I want to say, confidence. Okay. You're moving forward with confidence. You're leaving a situation. And for some of you, I feel like something around you is moving, or you may be leaving during the night hours, or you may be looking for something while you're moving forward. Maybe you have no destination, but you're leaving. In your seventh position for where you are now, you have your King of Swords in reverse. A King of Swords in reverse represents you or a person around you that has they make impulsive decisions. They're very impulsive. For what's surrounding you is your Four of Coins in reverse, which shows me that you don't feel like you're getting back what you're receiving. In your hopes and fears, you have your Palace of Wands. With your Palace of Wands, it means that you're able to move forward with, of course, because you have your Six of Swords here. So you are moving forward, but it also indicates a stable home life. And in your 10th position, your outcome, you have your Chariot. So you're moving forward with a vengeance. You hear me? You're wherever you're going, you're doing it without looking back. This also indicates relocation, buying a home, or buying a vehicle as well. So let's go into, that was quick from one card. Your Knight of Swords. What we got here? What's your Knight of Swords? Looking for information. You have your Knight of Cups to go along with your Knight of Swords. So maybe you're looking for information pertaining to a relationship. You're not following your intuition, so maybe this message is coming in to be made clear. You have your Ace of Cups again, but it's upright this time, so definitely soulmate, twin flame, new beginnings in a relationship here. Message could be about that. You also have your Ten of Swords in reverse, which means that you're blocking something. You're blocking. You're not healing. You're not healing from something, or you have not healed. You also have your Queen of Coins in reverse, which represents some type of, again, jealousy or envy. It could also indicate miscarriage as well. And you also have your Five of Coins in reverse. So this is releasing material items that maybe gave you some type of satisfaction. In the past, it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could have been clothes, shoes, car. Okay? Now, with your Tower in your second position for what's crossing you, your Tower that's crossing you. You have the Wheel with your Tower. Second chances in life, starting over. So not only are you going through a rebirth, but you're having second chances, starting over. People, places, and situations. Once your Tower is complete, you're having a second chance. You also have your Ten of Cups. For some of you, this is what's crossing you. Your Ten of Cups is in reverse. You're feeling like you're not happy right now, and it's due to drama, okay? To your Seven of Swords. You feel like you're fighting back. You're constantly fighting back, okay? For whatever reason. For some of you, that's what's crossing you. Now let's move on to your Empress in reverse. See why your Empress is here in reverse. Strong energy of jealousy and envy. That's too many cards. With your Empress in reverse, you have your Four of Swords, which means that you are getting sleep at night. You feel protected, but you see how she's laying on that sword. She's protecting the secret. Jealousy and envy with your Queen of Wands in reverse as well. Strong, passionate. Somebody is very, very jealous. And then you have your Justice. So whatever this jealousy and envy is doing, or if this is how you're feeling, or somebody's feeling this way about you, it's going to come to light. It's going to come to balance. This could also mean that if you have any court cases pending, it will work out in your favor. If you're going through some type of divorce, it's going to work out in your favor. Like anything that is court related will come out into your favor. Now let's look at your Nine of Cups in reverse for what's crossing you. You have your Hermit card. Maybe that's why you're feeling like you're left out of the situation, or you're looking for something. You need a time out. You need a time out. See if anything else falls with your Nine of Coins. You have your Nine of Wands in reverse as well. So you have 99 on the ground. So with this card in reverse, it means that you're not taking the steps that you need to get out of this thought pattern, or this, whatever this is that you feeling left out of. You definitely are. You feel alone. You feel like the Hermit. Let's get one more card. Your Queen of Coins. Again, in reverse. Jealousy, envy. Also can indicate miscarriage. In reverse. Twice. Okay. Take a look at that. All right. And I'm sorry, your Ace of Cups is also here twice. I think I said that already. All right. It's in your first position, and it's also what lies behind you. And we're going to look at the Ace of Cups right now. Okay. So with your Ace of Cups, you have your Knight of Coins, which is someone who comes in that is, I'm not saying they're not a king, but they have like a little bit more growing up to do. Okay. But they also bring you stability. You feel comfortable around them. You're very they're a very nurturing person. They just have a little growing up to do. You also have your Four of Wands in reverse. So you're not feeling, for some of you, you're not feeling passion at this time in your marriage or relationship. And you also have your Page of Wands in reverse. So definitely not feeling the passion for some of you in a relationship right now. The passion is not there. There is no boom in the boom boom room. You may also be not expressing your emotions as you should, or this is someone around you, or maybe it's the person you're in a relationship with. Now let's look at your Six of Swords for what lies ahead of you. Moving away from a situation. Maybe not having a destination, but you're definitely leaving. Leaving the past behind. Moving forward. You have your Palace of Cups in reverse. Okay, with that, which tells me that for some reason, some of you are not feeling protected. You're feeling vulnerable. And you also have your Nine of Swords in reverse. So some of you are releasing some type of bondage or fear of being in a situation. And of course, because you're leaving. And you also have your Star card. So you're leaving, and you're leaving, removing your fears or anxiety or whatever it is. And you're also going to be able to communicate well. And you're also going to be in touch with your higher self. Maybe you are leaving to get in touch with your higher self. But for some of you, what lies ahead of you is that you need to, you have to nurture yourself. Self-nurture, self-love. You're feeling too vulnerable. You don't feel protected. So the Star card could actually be here to help you with that as well. Okay, so your King of Swords in reverse. Let's see what your King of Swords is here in reverse. Making impulsive decisions. And this doesn't have to be you, Gemini. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You pretty much have all the signs down. You have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. You have more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus. Yep, Virgo, you, Taurus, Capricorn on the table. All right, King of Swords. Might have to grab some more cards. That's too many. Do not want to pop out. Do not want to pop out. Who is this impulsive person? Why is the King of Swords here in reverse? All right. If too many pop out again, I'll read them all. Promise you. 3rd time's the charm. Why is the King of Swords here in reverse? I seen you trying to pop out. All right, so you have your Palace of Wands here again in the upright position. You have the Palace of Wands here twice, definitely moving forward. And some of you are definitely in a stable environment. Are you with the person moving forward? Or are you in an environment with someone who is who makes impulsive decisions and choices? You have your 3 of Wands in reverse, so you're stuck in the past. You're not looking at your present, okay? You're not looking at your future, I mean. You're not looking at your future. With this impulsive person. All right, now you have your 6 of Swords in reverse. So that means that you're stuck or not moving forward, like I just said, not looking into the future. You also have your 7 of Coins in reverse. So for some of you, you're like impatient. You're kind of like impatient. You don't feel like you feel like you're being overworked. You feel like you're being overworked. And then you have your Hermit in reverse. And I do believe, your Hermit's here twice. So with your Hermit being in reverse, you're not following. This is like, to me, the High Priestess in reverse. You're not following your intuition. You're not you're not getting enough rest. And maybe it's because of this impulsive person. You're not getting enough rest. Taurus, you're not resting. You feel like you're working too hard. You're not leaving a situation because you're not looking into the future. So either you or someone around you is making impulsive decisions, and all of this goes together with that person, including a stable environment. Just because the environment is stable doesn't mean that you are eternally. Let's look at your 6 of Coins and see again why you feel like you're working. No, why you feel like you're not receiving what you give out. And you feel like you're not receiving what you give out. And it doesn't have to be money. It could be time, energy, doesn't necessarily have to be money. But you feel like you're not receiving what you give. So with this card, you also have your Two of Swords. So there's some type of betrayal there. This also represents something that you're not seeing. Something around you is not as it appears. You also have your Lover's card, Twin Flame Soulmate. You also have your Tree of Life, but it's in reverse, so you're currently not on the path that you're supposed to be. And you also have your King of Coins in reverse, which is a very violent person, a person that is abusive, not only physically, but can be verbally abusive. They're violent, and they're addicted to, it represents an addiction. Doesn't have to be drugs or liquor. It could be sex, anything. So you don't feel like you're giving what you don't feel like you feel like you're giving too much of yourself because there's something you're not seeing and there's betrayal. I feel like it's due to a lover, okay? Because you have your Lover's card down here, which also is, affecting your life because your Tree of Life is in reverse. So there's some type of unhappiness here. And then if you're around a violent person that's abusive, I mean, come on. You're not going to be happy. Now let's look at your Palace of Wands. Being in a stable environment and being able to move forward and stay focused on what it is you're moving forward to. You have your Three of Wands in reverse again. Some of you are really, really not moving, or not, I should say, not looking into the future with optimism, because that's the second time. Yeah, it's here in reverse. It's not, not looking into the future with optimism. Your Palace of Wands. Not passionate about your future at all. Then you have your Four of Cups. So there's gifts that's being offered to you, but you're not accepting any gifts right now. This could also indicate divine trying to communicate with you, and you not allowing divine to communicate with you the way that divine needs to. One more card. Yeah, your Two of Wands. Your Two of Wands is in reverse. So some of you have taken steps and made a decision. Okay? You've made a decision. You stand where you're at. You're happy in your home environment with the Palace of Wands. And for others of you, you're not looking into the future with optimism at all. And you're not looking for the gifts that are coming to you and not allowing divine to intervene the way that it should. Last card is your Chariot. Look and see why your Chariot is here. With your Chariot, you have your Three of Cups in reverse, which indicates some type of emotional stress. Emotional stress. Maybe that's why you left with the Chariot card. Emotional stress. Or maybe that's why you will end up leaving or thinking about leaving. card or two. Your Chariot. You have your Eight of Swords in reverse with your Chariot, so you're not feeling stuck anymore. For up, it will show me that you're feeling stuck like she is in this bubble, but you're not feeling stuck anymore. Of course you're not. You're leaving. You're the Chariot card. You are out of here. See if I can get one more card with this Chariot. Your Queen of Wands. So, jealousy and envy. Jealousy and envy. Somebody's jealous and envy of you for leaving because you are emotionally stressed out and you feel free and not stuck anymore. Who wouldn't be jealous of that? How many people do you know, let's be real, are emotionally stressed out, miserable, and want to leave and can't? A lot. Pray for them, right? So you have one, two, three new beginning cards, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 high arcana cards, a healing and a blessing, and ending and a new beginning. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's clean up this and see what the oracles have to say. What does the oracles have to say? Okay, so this is Work Your Light, or the name of these cards. You have Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. Dance with Life, that's awful. Here we go. Do something to change your energy. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat, which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over. And with new each bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into rhythm with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with the systematic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it and cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and find a way to dance along with the beat of life. Do something to change your energy. Next are Mother Gaia cards. You have Summer Solstice Radiance. Summer Solstice Radiance. Let the radiance of the sun inspire your inner radiance to shine forth. Release your concerns about what may happen in the future, and focus on appreciating everything you have that is good and right. Allow Father Sun to take away your worries and cares. Do something physically active to stimulate your inner light. Dance, sing, but most important, get outdoors. Do not let any negative thoughts or habits stop you. When you are in love with life, you naturally radiate that love. During this part of your cycle, your capacity to love is greatly amplified. And one of those supreme ironies of life, the more love you give, the more returns to you. It starts by allowing the radiant being you truly are to be expressed into the world. Smile a little bit more. Notice the beauty of nature. See the humor and the paradoxes of life. Show your love, especially to those with whom you are closest. Then smile even more and watch how the world around you lights up. Yes, yes, yes. These are Isis Oracle cards. Okay, and you have Intuition, Spiritual Testing of Ra, and the Lady Isis. Intuition. I'm sorry, that's initiation. Initiation. Yep, initiation. Okay, so let's see what you are about to initiate. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. When you are being spiritually initiated into the mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of deep challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge. The learning, growth, or wisdom that can be summoned to turn the challenge into an opportunity for healing. While the scorching heat of Ra seeks to burn through any resistance, the Lady Isis, with compassion and cleverness, will protect you from burning and instead enable you to be nourished and grow from the light of Ra. Let Isis help you pass the test of intense growth as you thrive with new life. New beginnings. Now, this is called White Light Oracle. White light. Okay. Your white light is the Devara Patra. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And there we go. But yeah, that light is just a glare. It's the best I can do. No, that's the best I can do. Now you see it. All right. So let's see what this reads. Out of confusion, a clear and progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is a conspicuous time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the task of humanity is to learn how to receive. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, and trusting heart. Lastly is your monthly affirmation. Your affirmation is night wind, facing fear, subconscious release, healing. This card to the disturbed sleep patterns, vivid dreams, or nightmares you have been experiencing. Something is troubling you, yet you are not openly acknowledging this either to yourself or others. This unresolved issue has created fear and anxiety, which you have yet to resolve. Because of this, your subconscious mind is processing the issue as you sleep. The fear resurfacing in your dreams time and time again in various forms and guises. This is your subconscious mind's way of dealing with the issue and forcing you to face your fear. On some level, this is helpful. However, the only way this issue can be resolved is by consciously facing your fear. First, truly acknowledge your fear. Express it in detail by writing it down. Then share it by talking about it with someone you trust. This simple process takes some courage, but is well worth it. Acknowledging and expressing your fear is the first major step towards healing this issue. Healing and a blessing. You will find that all will be resolved soon. So your affirmation is, and you can repeat after me if you like, I share my fears and concerns with those I trust and love. There is nothing to fear, there is only love. All will soon be resolved. I am safe, I am loved. I face my fear and feel it dissolve in a pool of love. Again, I share my fears and concerns with those I trust and love. There is nothing to fear, there is only love. All will soon be resolved. I am safe, I am loved. I face my fear and I feel it dissolve in a pool of love. And so it is. I hope you've enjoyed your time and enjoyed your reading here. I'm very glad to be here for you. I will be back again towards the end of June or early July. Okay. Please stay safe. Divine love, light, peace, energy, and blessings. Thank you.